So The Man from U.N.C.L.E. is a film adaptation of the 60s television series, and it's about these two opposing spies who have to team up in order to stop bad people from blowing stuff up. Now, first things first, I didn't care about this movie or look forward to it in the least. I had given up on Guy Ritchie at this point. I loved Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I adore the movie Snatch. It's one of my favorites of all time. And but then we got the Sherlock Holmes movies, and they were a total disappointment. And when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, oh my God, this looks exactly the same as the same filmmaking style as the Sherlock Holmes movies, and I didn't like it then. Why would I like it with this movie? Just a different property. But man, talk about surprise of the summer. I freaking loved this movie. It could be my favorite movie of the summer. So getting into the good and the bad, this movie rests on the shoulders of its three lead actors, Henry Cavill, Armie Hammer, and Alicia Vikander. The actors really have to pull off this relationship between these three characters, and they do. I mean, the on-screen chemistry is just fantastic. So let's start with Henry Cavill. He is phenomenal in this role, which I was thrilled to see because we've yet to see him, really sink his teeth into a role. Even in Man of Steel, which I love that movie, he's not given a ton to work with. Here, he goes balls out, man. He's having so much fun with this role. He's absolutely perfect. I can't imagine anyone else pulling it off as well as he did. And Armie Hammer, another guy that I was unsure about. I was like, I don't know. I mean, he was good in Social Network. Absolutely, I will say that. I will give him credit for that. But then he did Lone Ranger. I even thought his cameo in Entourage was pretty flaccid. And if that's not enough pressure, he's got to come up with a convincing Russian accent to boot. And I can honestly say, Quicksilver is still the front runner for worst accent of the year. But seriously, he played the straight man really well, and there's this, sexual tension between he and Alicia Vikander that's kind of fun to watch. Which, oh my God, I am so happy to report there is no love triangle in this movie. I know, I'm happy about it too. And to round out this great trio of performances is Alicia Vikander, who gives an absolutely wonderful performance. She's kind of the glue between these two. She's separates them, but also keeps them together because they're trying to kill each other, at least in the beginning of the movie. Seriously, all it was going to take is one of these actors to not pull their weight, and this movie would fall apart. And the fact that they not only stay together, but they're all give phenomenal performances and have great on-screen chemistry is really a testament to the actors as well as Guy Ritchie. Also, this is a spy movie, so there is some action, and the action is fun and stuff, but really what's most fun, other than watching these characters interact with each other, is the humor. This movie is really funny, especially Henry Cavill, who's as smooth, charming, confident, smart as you could imagine. But Armie Hammer really tees him up well. Hugh Grant pops up in this too. I kind of forgot about that. He's hilarious also, and he's actually in a role that I've never seen him play before. But the second he leaves the screen, you're like, no, come back. Oh my God, and there's one thing I have to mention that they fixed from the Sherlock Holmes movies. What always bothered me in the Sherlock movies is there's a big reveal at the end of all the clues that Sherlock has observed, and then he just kind of rattles them all off, and we just kind of have to take his word for it because we didn't see these things. We're just like, okay. They also use this technique in this movie. The difference is they give us little hints along the way. So whenever they divulge all the clues and stuff, we're like, oh yeah, I saw that. There was something that happened there earlier that looked really fishy. I saw that. I knew there was something going on there, which to me, I never experienced in the Sherlock Holmes movie, and that bugged the hell out of me. And I really don't have any negatives to report. I mean, the bad guy's a little forgettable. The only other thing that really started to annoy me after a little bit was the dick measuring going on between these two. I mean, luckily they kind of pulled back from that and went into a different direction at a point in time, which I was really happy to see. So all in all, guys, I thought this was a great spy comedy. Thanks especially to three fantastic performances out of Henry Cavill, Armie Hammer, and Alicia Vikander. Hugh Grant was great too, but also Guy Ritchie, you're back on my radar, buddy. I really thought you did a great job. And I forgot to mention, the pacing of the movie was fantastic. It was very brisk. And while I was lucky enough to catch a pre-screening of this, you bet your ass I'm catching this again in theaters when it comes out this August. So that being said, according to my grading scale, which you can see in the description box below, I gotta give The Man from U.N.C.L.E. a 4.5 out of 5. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts. Take it or leave it, but what do you guys think? Are you excited about The Man from U.N.C.L.E, and what's your favorite spy movie that you've seen recently? And if you're a fan of the Bourne series, are you excited to see Paul Greengrass and Matt Damon come back for a sequel? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this review, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you'll get updates on the weekly movie reviews that I come out with, so we can do this again soon. I'll check you later.
Check you later, check you later.
Hey man, get off my case.
Oh man, chicks don't want to hear that shit.